Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Today we're going to show you how to debone a leg of lamb. The leg of lamb, as you can see, is a relatively handleable size piece of primal cut. It's going to have two main bones. There's going to be this bone that runs through here, and then it attaches to, I guess, the hip bone all in here. You'll see that that's a weird shaped bone that can be a little difficult to remove. Whenever you're boning out, you want a knife that gives you some flexibility. Like you can see this knife on how it's not so rigid. You want that in a good knife. So when I start and just follow the bone to expose it. There's a knuckle right here that you kind of got to go around. You're going to keep cutting down. Okay. Okay. Up here is obviously the easiest part because you can clearly see the bone. We're trying to keep the leg muscle whole because we're going to roll it and tie it and roast it. So you don't want to end up with 100 little pieces. Right here, you can't quite feel it, but you can definitely, you can't quite see it, but you can definitely feel it. There's a bone right here that you have to get around. Now, you don't necessarily lift it up when you're doing this, but I'm just doing this for the effects. Okay. So again, basically you're just using your hands to feel the bone. You can see that there's like a knee bone. To follow it, use your hands to guide so you feel it. And you want to get as close as possible to the bone to save as much usable meat as possible. So you can see I've exposed pretty much the whole leg bone. I don't know if you can see, but it reaches down in the socket down here. So now with this bone, you just got to kind of start again, cleaning the meat away from cleaning. You want to again start by cleaning the meat away from the bone. This bone's got all kinds of weird little bumps and grooves in it, so you'll feel the bones as you cut, and you just want to again go along them. You don't want to cut into them. I'm going to turn it over and start following this side. And just again, peeling away the meat as it cleans off so you can easily see it. So you can see You can now pretty much see this whole bone.
You should tap on the.
So now you can see pretty much this whole bone. You know how the leg bone is connected to the thigh bone. See what I did there? You're getting like in here. The Celios muscates. Down along here, there's a weird, almost like fin-looking bone. It juts out. You can kind of see it right here. It's a bit annoying, a bit of a pain in the arse. Now the reason you can buy legs of lamb that are already boneless, but you're going to pay more for it. So, and you're not going to have this bone to do something with. This will turn into some delicious lamb stock to help fortify, you know. Also, you pay more. You pay more to get it already boned than you would when you buy the bone. Of course, the more work you have somebody else doing for you, the more times somebody else has to take a knife to your piece of meat, the more you're going to pay for it. Always remember that. You want to balance the cost-benefit ratio. Is it worth it for you to do it? Do you want these? Do you want the bone? Do you want to take the time to do it yourself? And make that decision. You know. And there you go. You have it. We have a boned out leg of lamb, which I'm just going to cut open a little bit. There are, if you notice, natural separations in the muscles in here. You can see, and you can separate them all if you wanted to. Like right there's a natural separation. You know, here's another one. Over here's another one. You could separate all that out if you wanted to, but we're not going to. I'm gonna take off some of this fat, trim off a little bit of this extra. So I don't separate it into the individual muscles because we're gonna take this, we're gonna season it, we're gonna roll it, and I'm gonna show you how to tie it, and then we're gonna roast it off. And we have the bone. The reason why this bone is annoying to get out is look at the shape of this. Look at all the little nooks and crannies you have to get around. This is all bone that you can't cut through, that you gotta cut around. You can see the weird shape. It's not just, you know, a straight shot like that. You gotta go in and out of the little, you know, nooks and crannies. Looking to up your cooking skills? Click subscribe for more delicious content where I break down techniques, dish out succulent tips to help you not just keep on eating, but encourage you to grow on.